Hey guys, this is the lesson video for 4-1, understanding, uh, what is it called? Sorry guys, oh my goodness, understand equation and solutions. Okay, so our essential question for today is how can you determine whether a given number makes an equation true? And if you remember, an equation is a number sentence that has an equal sign, so we're gonna see if both sides are the same, okay? So in this first example, it says Jordan received a $15 gift card for phone apps. He has used $4.50 of the value and wants to buy one more app to use up the balance. Which app should Jordan buy? So we're going to be using this graphic here to help us. So you can see he's got three choices: recipes, sports, and a remote desktop. So it says here to use a bar diagram, I call it a tape diagram, to help write an equation. So first of all, let's think about how much money did he get on that gift card? Well, it says he got $15. So I'm going to draw a tape diagram, and that is going to be worth $15. Okay, so we know that he has used $4.50, and we need to figure out how much he has left. So that's how we would show it with a tape diagram. So I know that if I add 450 plus X, I will end up with $15. So we'll do 450 plus X equals 15. Okay. So when we are trying to find if the equation is true, we're going to talk about given numbers. And right here, these are going to be all of our given numbers. So we're going to try each value to see if it becomes true. Now, in the interest of time, I'm not going to try 12 because if I look here, I can automatically tell that it's not going to work because 450 plus 12 would be 1650, right? And I don't have a 50 cents right here. So I'm going to try these two right here because they have 50 cents. Let's do sports. Okay. So for the sports one, I have $10.50. So let's do 450 plus that sports cost, which is $10.50, and see if that equals the $15. I like to stack my add-ins here, so we'll do 450 plus 1050. Sorry, my little 5 there is kind of an ugly guy. Let's fix that. Okay, 0 plus 0 is 0. 5 plus 5 is 10. Bring down your decimal. 4 plus 1 is 5. And 1. What do you know? Jordan has enough money to buy this app and use up the rest of his gift card. Okay. We could have done the same thing, adding in $9.50, but we would have not gotten $15, so that equation would not have been true. The solution to this equation is $10.50. All right, so for this problem, I would like you to pause the video, and I want you to try this one. This is exactly like the problem we just did. There's a gift card. They've already used so much money. You find the solution to that value, okay? Now that you have paused and tried it, because I know you all have, let's do it together. It says that Tracy has a $21 gift card, so that's worth 21 up there. Okay. And it says she has used $9 of the gift card. Okay. She wants to buy one more app from the above list. Complete the bar diagram and use the equation 21. So it gave us our equation 21 is the same as x plus 9. Okay, so determine which app she should buy. So looking at our last problem, you can see here we have 950, 1050, or 12. So let's write that down. We have 950, 1050, or $12. Okay, we already used, sorry, I'm messing up my whole deal over here. Okay, we've already used the $10 one, but remember, we're trying to make 21 total. So let's see here. What's reasonable? 950 plus 9. I would have 50 at the end, so that couldn't work. 1050 plus 9 would be 1950. That wouldn't work. So let's try 12 as our solution. So we'll do 21 is the same as 12 plus 9. Is 12 plus 9 19? Or sorry, is 12 plus 9 21? Yes, it is. So this makes the solution true. All right, example number 2. So we are going to use substitution to see if we can make the equation true. It says Maya has a total of 1,190 marbles. So we can see here we've drawn a bar diagram. The total amount, this whole thing, is worth 1,190 marbles. And she has 5 boxes. So you can see it's been split into 5 boxes. She puts an equal number of marbles into each box. But as you can see, we don't know how many numbers, like how many that is. So we have an X in there to hold its place until we can figure out what that value is. Which of Maya's 3 friends, here's the friends, boop, 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 guess the number of marbles X that they have in each box. So we need to find out, is 234 the solution, 242, or 240? You can see here, if I multiply this number 5 times, I'll end up with the amount of marbles. So what we're going to do is we're going to substitute where there's an X value. We're going to put in these guesses to see which one is true. Okay, so essentially I'm doing 3 problems. So we'll start with 5 times 234. That's the first girl's choice. And then we have 5 times 242. That's the second girl's choice. And then finally, that last one, 5 times 240. That's the last choice. Let's see if any of those are true. So I'm going to do the first one over here. Let me make myself, oops, that's not what I wanted. I need a box, not a line. Okay. I'm going to use this space here to do some math. So we have 234 times 5, 242 times 5, and 240 times 5. Okay, let's go this way. We'll start from right to left. So this one is 0, 20. 2 times 5 is 10 plus 2 is 12. So he came out with 1,200. Okay, next one, 10, 20 plus 1. She got 1,210. And we'll finally do our last one here. Okay, so we'll do 4 times 5 is 20. 3 times 5 is 15 plus 2 is 17. 2 times 5 is 10 plus 1 is 11, 1170. Okay, so let's look here. 1170 does not make 1190, so this one does not work. 1210 is too much, and so is 1200. So none of these guesses are a solution to this equation. So we don't have a solution here. Could we figure out what it is? Yes, but we're just looking, remember, to see if the given values are solutions, and the given values that we have do not make 1,190 marbles. Just like last time, I would like you to pause the video and try this one. This is the exact kind of problem that we just did in the previous one. Okay, so we have our equation that we're going to be using. It's y divided by 4 equals 13. So what you're going to do is you're going to put in your y value, which is the guess, so 48, 60, and 120, and you're going to find those values. You need to find out if any of Anthony's friends, Julianne, Nikos, or Quincy, came up with the solution of 13. Okay, so pause for a second and try those. Okay, now that everybody has tried it, we're going to just substitute 48, 60, and 120. 48 divided by 4 is 12. 60 divided by 4 is 15. And 120 divided by 4 is 30. So let's see, do any of these equal 13? Nope, nope, nope. So of Anthony's 3 friends, none guessed correctly. Okay, so what we need to figure out is what is the solution? So what would I need to put here? Sorry. Trying to find my marker part. What would I need to put here? What divided by 4 equals 13? Okay, so since none of these are the solution, I want you to come up with what number, what y value would make this equation true? And you can put your answer there. All right, so looking forward, we want to make sure you know what you're doing before you come into class tomorrow. So let's talk about these questions. How can you determine whether a given number makes an equation true? I know that if I am practicing these problems, I'm just plugging in my y values to see if it makes the right answer. So you can see these did not equal 13. Okay, so we're using substitution. Okay, substitution of given values. Okay, when is an equation true? An equation is true, so let's say we have 2 plus x equals 13. An equation would be true when this value, sorry, you probably can't see that on the screen, when your x value makes it have a correct response. So x would be 11. This would be a true solution. Okay. Reasoning. Ben says that n equals 5 is the solution to 7n equals 45. It says n equals 5. He says this makes it true. How can you check to make sure that that's right? So just like we did with our scavenger hunt, wherever I see there's an n, I'm going to put the number value 5. So 7 times 5 equals what? Let's try that. 7 times 5 equals 35. Ooh, is Ben correct? Nope. His solution is not correct. Okay. Too bad for Ben. All right. A pan balance has 3 cubes. So a pan balance kind of looks like you got like a little triangle guy and then a little balance like that. Okay. A pan balance has 3 cubes on one pan and 11 cubes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so there's 3 and 11 on the other side. Lucy thinks she should add 7, 8, 9, or 10 cubes to make them balance. So the equation that she's going to be using is 3 plus c equals 11. So what would she need to add to this side to make them the same? So what would I need to put in here to make it true? 7, 8, or 9, or 10 it says even. So your job is to substitute in 7. What's 3 plus 7? Well, that's 10, so 7 doesn't work. 3 plus 8 equals 11. Woo! We found our solution. 8, c equals 8 makes it true. Okie dokie artichokes. This is a pretty doable lesson. You just gotta be able to plug stuff in where you see a variable. Okay, so it's just like what we did with our scavenger hunt. You're just making sure that the answer works. Like if you're plugging it in, it should have the right answer, kind of like this guy. Okay, so if I put in 11, it's got to make 13. If I put in 12, it would not work, right? Alrighty, guys, see you in class. Hope you had a good time solving solutions of equations. Yay!